Today is a really good day. Now, for a couple of reasons. First off, outside the sun is shining. I'm loving the weather in the UK right now. We don't get this very often, so it makes me happy. Two, I found this trio of players that are team of the season that I hadn't used yet that are absolutely insane. So I'm going to show them to you today, and I highly recommend all three of them. But we start off building the squad, of course, with the goalkeeper. Today we are using the 84 rated Gigi Buffon. Of course, he has a team of the season version and inform and record breaker and all sorts of stuff to fit your budget. I personally like the 84 version. I think he does a great job and I see no reason to spend any more coins. Same again with Marcelo. I really like his regular version. He has got an inform and a team of the season and team of the year, I believe. So if you are an absolute baller, go for that 89 rated blue card, and you'll get on just fine with it, I'm sure. Giorgio Chiellini comes into the squad. He's a rock solid defender, the highest rated stock like Juventus centre back that we've got. Other options would be like Bonucci, Barzagli if you have different budgets again. Rudiger in form comes into the team. What an absolute god this guy was. He scored a worldie of a bicycle kick, I guess you would call it, which I can't wait to show you in the clips part of this video. And then what is fastly becoming my favourite right back in this entire game, Mitchell Weiser, team of the season. He's only a silver tots, but for someone at right back to have crazy dribbling as well and 4-star skills, it gets you out of so many tricky situations, it's unreal. Now moving on to the midfield, a couple of the players seem pretty average, I'm not going to lie. Casemiro, he's only a 77 rated gold player, but actually he was really solid. What an incredible midfielder he is. Let's hope at some stage maybe he gets himself an inform or something, because that would be awesome. And then you've got Josef Souza, who I'm using the regular version. He's got a pretty cheap man of the match orange card, which is 80 rated, I believe, so his stats are a little bit better still. And then you've got Mahmoud Dahoud. He's an 83 rated team of the season German. I've used him quite a bit recently, and that is because he's actually a worldie of a player. For around 20k, you get this godly midfielder with great stats, and he's really tricky dribbling and stuff like that. This right here is your trio of goodness. They are absolutely ridiculous. And we start off with what is the worst performing one, Nani. He looks to be the best card out of all of them to me, but actually I didn't like him as much as I like the other two. This guy especially, Lucas Podolski, my oh my, is he a ridiculous player on this game. He's 87 rated, he's got 92 shooting. The rest of the stats apart from his defending are way above 80, which is awesome. And I wasn't expecting him to be so good. And then you've got Sami Eto'o, who is 88 rated. He's an absolute legend. This particular team of the season card actually reminds me of previous versions of Eto'o back in the day when he was in his prime. But 90 shooting, 89 dribbling on this card. My god, have we got some performers in this squad today. It was actually so much fun to use. A little bit of a spark back in FIFA again. I know lately, the last couple of weeks, I've been saying things haven't been going quite so good. Well, things have sort of turned around a little bit and we've been playing a lot better, which is really positive, really great. And it makes things so much easier for me and more enjoyable to get clips with these players. Two of the players, of course, I want to do FUTWIZ player reviews on would be Podolski and Eto'o. They were such high performers. You guys need to know a lot more about them in a lot more detail. So click in the top right corner and subscribe to FUTWIZ if you're feeling like you want to watch some player reviews and stuff and learn a lot more about those players in depth. And that would be really appreciated. But that was the beautiful scissor kick from Rudiger. I mean, you don't expect that from your centre-back, and I was buzzing when that went in. But all around, it was just such a well-performing team. And I haven't had that for quite a while, which is really, really nice. Even Casemiro, like probably the most average-looking player in the squad, getting on the score sheet with not only headers from corners, but bangers from the outside of the box and stuff like that. You know, I'm pretty happy with how everyone did in this team. Souza especially was like quite a good holding midfielder. He did a great job at just sitting back, taking those tackles like a man, and just did a great job really. And then you get to what is that front three. Nani was, as I said, the worst performer out of the three of them, but I still really got on with him. He is, of course, a 5-star skiller. Souza especially was like quite a good hold. Someone that can take your corners and get assists. Like, he's got like 5 assists for me in the games that we played, which is pretty damn good. And he gets a couple of goals as well. Like, that's a lovely goal, but with the little bit of the turn with the old Berber spin and whatnot. And all around, it was just the whole front three gelled so very well, and they're just weak link players, which is great to see. Means that, you know, in this particular formation you could use ETO'O without having to use some of his strong links, which aren't particularly strong players in the game. But I was blown away at Podolski. Like, my original intention was that I wanted to show you guys either Podolski or Nani, and then definitely ETO'O in a review. And actually, where I would try and get the ball to Nani to get clips with him, it seemed to gravitate towards Podolski, who, no matter what he touched, just seemed to fly in the back of the net. And I was very impressed with that. He's got a ridiculously powerful free kick. That's a beautiful goal right there, in off the bar. You know how much I love to take a shot, have it hit the bar, and then go in. That is my favourite thing. I love a goal like that. I love hitting the bar. Don't know why. It's like I'm in a permanent crossbar challenge mode on FIFA. I love to hit the bar, especially if it goes in afterwards. And then you've got ETO'O, who is, without doubt, just one of the best finishers of the ball. He's crazy good. He's had a couple of special items this year. I think he also got upgraded, so he's gone from like a pretty low rated gold to getting an upgrade, getting an inform, getting another inform, and then this team of the season as well. So he's had some mad boosts across the year, which have just led up to this ridiculous 88 rated version of himself, which does remind you so much of the previous ETO'O from like FIFA 11 or whatever it was back in the day, when he had, like, was it Inter he played for back in the day? I think it was Inter in like FIFA 11. Not 100% sure. You guys can let me know down below in the comment section. But what a god, what a goal scoring machine. And this trio of dreams is not the most expensive. They are relatively expensive, but not the most. Smash a like on the video if you enjoyed, and of course subscribe to my channel if you're new. I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you next time, guys. Peace.